Hello everybody! For your live FA Cup game between Havant and Waterlooville and Cray Valley Paper Mills in the first round of the FA Cup. Fingers crossed we can get the win today. Fingers crossed, all that good, and let's go for it. Let's go for it today. So, here we go, Havant and Waterlooville. It's on BBC Sport, or if you have BBC iPlayer, it's on there. Just to let you know, if you guys want to know which team out of the two are Havant and Waterlooville, their nicknames are the Hawks. So the team that you see that are called the Hawks are Havant and Waterlooville. See you guys in a minute. I've got to go.
Cray Valley Paper Mills, all in green today, coming out. Unfortunately, no spectators allowed, otherwise you could imagine this would be a terrific atmosphere, but there are some directors here that are applauding the teams on the pitch. Havant and Waterlooville in white, very dark blue, perhaps black and white, almost Tottenham Hotspur colours, and all green for Cray Valley. Let's run through the teams before we talk to our summariser today. Do bear in mind we may have to pause on Remembrance Sunday for a minute's silence. That would be, if we stop talking, that's why. Ross Warner is in goal today for Havant and Waterlooville. Benny Reid, expecting him to be at right back, and George McLennan at left back today. Sam Magri in the centre of defence alongside Moussa Diallo, captain on the side from Poku. In midfield alongside Josh Taylor, Bedsenti Gomez and Rory Deacon. And up front, Joe Ichofano alongside Tommy Wright. The music has been turned off when it is the blast for the minutes. Sean and I will respect that, of course. The substitutes today for Havant and Waterlooville: Anthony Straker, Craig Robson, Daniel Ajake, Lucas Sinclair. I think we're going to have the whistle now for the moment of silence.
Watching football. No, I'm watching the game. Oh, yeah. You don't, I think the weather's going to change. Watching that. You're waving to someone. Alright then. Bye. Come on, Havant.
Well, immaculately observed the moment of silence there, or 2-minute silence for the fallen here on Remembrance Sunday. Let's go through the teams again here this afternoon. Havant and Waterlooville against Cray Valley Paper Mills in the FA Cup first round proper. The Hawks with Ross Warner in goal, Benny Reid, George McClellan.
So hopefully Havant can get the win today. Come on, boys.
Josh Taylor, Vicente Gomez and Rory Deacon, Tommy Wright and Joey Choffino forwards. Substitutes today: Anthony Straker, Craig Robson, Daniel Ajike, Lucas Sinclair, Lawson Bright.
How is everyone? And Havant and Waterlooville versus Cray Valley Paper Mills in the FA Cup first round proper. About to get us underway are Havant and Waterlooville.
Denzel Gale, Adi Adeyemo, Kieran McCann, Matthew Warren, Hassan Ibrahim and Adi Duffwood just started here. And their substitutes today: Francis Babalola, Ollie Farmer, Matt Blendell, Rory Hill, Calvin Mora Gibbs, Brian King Elliott and Jack Beerling, a 16-year-old brought in today. Those are the two squads today. It's BBC Radio Solo, myself, Cliff Pledge, and Sean Gale is here with me, Gosport Boroughs manager and former Hawks player and manager. Good afternoon, Sean.
Good afternoon, Cliff.
What are we expecting today?
I think it's going to be, as you can see how the game started, quite nervy. It's no one wants to give anything away, and it's going to be probably a tight affair. But I'm looking at both teams and the setups, and I think having really
So, how is everyone?
I know they've been on a great run, but look at the two lads up top in great form, Tommy and Joe. So I think it's it's the FA Cup, and it does spring surprise.
Game is on the way. Havant and Waterlooville versus Cray Valley Paper Mills in the FA Cup. So hopefully Havant can get the win today.
And the Millers 42 places in the non-league pyramid. Havant and Waterlooville haven't been in the FA Cup for.
So how is everyone?
And they haven't won in the cup for 13, but it's the first time ever for the Millers. Here, Havant and Waterlooville out on the right wing. The chance to cross
The ball in the box.
into the area.
Have a shot. Oh, you unlucky. Haven't had the ball in the box, but just Cray Valley managed to get it away. Just to let you know, Havant are the team known as the Hawks.
Yeah, there's a bit of a tackle there. I think Cray looking for.
So it's a yellow card for Havant. Unlucky.
A mistime challenge.
No doubt about the free kick and the award of the yellow card for the foul. Poku's only played a few minutes from the bench this season. He was signed to be captain in the summer from Woking, and he's in today because of a suspension to Billy Clifford in the middle, and a late challenge there brings the caution and a free kick in the centre circle to Cray Valley. Your first chance to see the new pitch, is it, Sean? What do you make of the 3G surface?
Yeah, it looks fantastic. Obviously, I was here a long time. We played on some terrible pitches. I mean, at the start of the season, as everyone knows, the pitch was fantastic.
So, how is everyone? Everyone has been any questions? Put down in the chat.
Nice day today. We've been playing on quite a difficult pitch sometimes, so it's great to see. The investment that the club have made, and it looks fantastic.
Hawks having to defend here because Cray Valley have got the ball from a throw-in. It's worked out into the middle of the park. Now the defence. Liam Hickey plays it long and a little too long, and a little bit of a waste, and out for Havant and Waterlooville throw. Hawks have won 3 games this season's FA Cup to get this far. Cray Valley have won 5. Lots of prize money in the bank for both teams.
So how is everyone?
Today we've got even more potentially in the pot, which is great to see. Both sides, because perhaps they've been on a cup run, struggling a little bit in the league, both in mid-table, just with one league win. The cup seems to have been the priority at this early stage in the season. But Cray have made a bright start and they've got a throw in on the left. Could be an opportunity to cross the ball in here, but good, he's being marshalled very well by Benny Reid, and it goes out of play for a throw to the Millers.
Interesting thing is that if Cray were to lose today, then they're straight into lockdown. Obviously their league's stopped at the moment, a bit like ours, where Havant obviously can continue.
And that's due to the definitions of elite football and non-elite football. Cray Valley from the Isthmian League. Oh, here's an opportunity. Good clearance in the by Dion.
So how is everyone?
It looked like there might be a shooting chance for Gale.
Definitely on the turnover possession, both teams are looking quite open. I think, you know, it could be about both sets of forwards. You know, just a minute ago the ball was cleared up and Cray nearly got away, and the same there, Havant cleared the ball and they nearly got away apart from the foul. So I think it's going to be an interesting game here. You know, there could be quite a few goals and quite a few chances at least.
Oh, interception in the middle of the park.
Oh, here comes Cray Valley. Cray Valley on the ball. Oh, nearly scored for Cray Valley Paper Mills. Nearly 1-0. Oh, nearly 1-0.
Dangerously there. Two forwards on the back post. None of them managed to get a touch to put it in, but that was very dangerous.
Yeah, they're looking open there. I mean, it's a poor pass that gives it away, but you know, one pass and the lad's in, and you know, and another day they could be 1-0 down. You know, he's gone one-on-one
so
across, and I think the pitch has probably helped Havant there because of the pace on it, and too far for the two lads at the far stick.
Does anyone want to ask me any questions? Put down in the chat.
We'll be excited by that one. They had a chance to take the lead here at the Draper Tools Community Stadium. Here come Havant. It's an opportunity here for a
Hello, Cammy. Come on, Havant.
Cross into the back post.
Oh, straight at the keeper. Unlucky. Unlucky.
Scored plenty of goals in Sutton's famous cup run to the 5th round.
Straight at the keeper. Unlucky there from Rory Deacon. Unlucky.
Yeah, they've got some really good players, Havant, and you know, their link play there was very good, and quite easily got into the back stick. Rory be hoping he'd got a bit better or a bit more on that header to test the keeper at straight aim. But you know, early days, and it's a good opportunity. Worked.
Prize money banked so far in the FA Cup. Havant and Waterlooville, £18,000 plus from their 3 victories and over 22,000.
Hello, Wreck-It.
Never reached this stage before. They've never got second qualifying round before, and here they are in round 1 and looking dangerous at the moment. It's got to be said.
Hi, Wreck-It, and hi, Cammy.
It's Cray Valley, a bit of head tennis. Who wants this more? How to play for a throw to the visitors.
Come on, Havant. About 6.5 minutes played.
And you know, both teams not wanting to make a mistake, but you know, a couple of early chances. It's looking quite an open game, which you know bodes well for some goals, hopefully.
Well, they're the top goal scorers in this season's FA Cup. If you include all the qualifiers, Cray Valley with 19 goals, which is pretty incredible.
Let me do this. So it's Havant 0, Cray Valley Paper Mills 0 in the national. I think it's national. National League. No, in the FA Cup first round proper. So hopefully you guys do enjoy.
That first goal could be crucial for either team.
Well, Havant win the throw. A bit of pressure there from George McClellan on his debut to take the ball off Denzel Gale. And,
hello, Dorito. How are you?
And Sean, it's kind of apt you're here as summariser today, because I think every time Havant and Waterlooville
That's
have been in the FA Cup,
the Discord server is pinned up top so that you guys can go and join the server.
So I'm glad you're here to keep that run up, but every time they've had a pop at FA Cup properly, you've been with us, Sean.
Yeah, that's nice to be here. I've had some amazing FA Cup runs here. Even, you know, you take out the Liverpool, we played Brentford here live on TV as a player, got to the first round. So it's great. It's great to be still here, and you know, I'm watching the games. And
so it's about 8 minutes played. Havant 0, Cray Valley Paper Mills 0. For people that have come in here, to let you know that. To let you know that Havant on the scoreboard are known as the Hawks.
Out to the right to Denzel Gale. He's looked impressive so far, but can he make his way past McLennan. Good tackle in the end from McLennan, sliding in out for a throw to Cray Valley Paper Mills.
Cray Valley Paper Mills with a throw-in.
Yeah, I think Cray have just edged it. They've had a better possession to start with, and they seem to have settled into the game a little bit better than Havant. I know Havant have had to make a couple of changes through injuries, and as I say, they look the team at the moment who have settled down in this game better.
Oh, I've been fine. I've been fine. I've been doing well.
Out of the danger area now, they've got a throw.
It's Havant 0, Cray Valley Paper Mills 0 in the FA Cup.
The team that went up to the National League, but maybe some might be surprised at the timing of bringing him in today because Anthony
You don't.
He's played in every minute so far, wearing number 3.
So Cammy, you don't know any of the teams, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're here just to enjoy a game of football. That's all you're here for. It's here for enjoying a game of football.
Been very impressive in recent seasons. High ball up there, Diarra's head, and Rory D plays a hopeful ball forward. Ichofano's going to try and get there before Saints, but Saints clears it over his shoulder, and the ball's out there for a throw. Quickly taken by Deacon. Opportunity.
Oh, come on, Havant.
Right. Hit his knee, and Wright then challenges back to stop Cray going up the pitch, but out of play for a throw to the visitors.
Yeah, they're looking to try and get the ball forward quickly early, Cray, and in doing so, they have, of course, having a few problems, and Havant just needs to get someone needs to get on the ball. It's a little bit,
So how is everyone? I'm watching it on BBC iPlayer, or you can watch it on BBC Sports website.
And that's what they definitely need to do now.
Yeah, Widrington is injured today, and another player who can't be who's also injured for the Hawks is Simon Walton, former Leeds United defender. So those two players not.
So how long have I been supporting Havant for? I've been supporting Havant since about 2012. 2012 when I first moved down to Portsmouth. So I've lived down here about before. I've lived down here before. Moved back up north. Still supported Havant and stuff like that. The localist team for me to go and watch football wise. So that's why.
Very good player. Obviously good midfield player. Got sent off last week at Dartford, so I believe he's suspended today.
Yeah, that's right.
But fingers crossed Havant can go and get the win today. Hopefully you guys are all supporting the Hawks today.
Unbeaten away from home. I know it was curtailed in the end, but they still had an unbeaten away record and finished second in the National League before losing in the playoffs at home to Dartford. But here it's goalless, about...
So we've played about nearly 12 minutes played in this game. 12 minutes.
To the left-hand side, Diarra gets the better of him. What's the referee going to decide there? No foul, but it is a corner, the first of the game to Cray Valley. It looks like it's Yusuf out there. Hassan Ibrahim is going to take this corner. And on the left-hand side, with the car park,
They're trying to get as many people in the 6-yard box as possible.
Wow.
They're obviously working on something. They've had a look at Havant. They're trying to put it right on Ross Warner. Ross is experienced enough.
That's one congested.
Everyone in the 6-yard box.
Corner comes into the back post, headed away under pressure. Well done. Havant and Waterlooville. Got Sam Magri there.
So how are you guys?
Comes in from Cray. Could be an opportunity here. Will he keep his footings? And then Havant do well to keep it and get it away. Warren's cross caused a bit of danger. Good bit of skill from Poku there, but he overruns it.
Come on, boys.
For a throw to the visitors, and it's fair to say here.
Come on, Havant.
Quarter away into the half, Sean. It's the visitors who've made the much brighter start.
Yeah, so they've had a good start. They've settled into the game better. They've got to grips with the way they're playing better than haven't really started yet. But there's a long way to go. As I say, maybe a few nerves. I've had to make a few changes. And I think one of them was quite late on. Sometimes that does change the rhythm a little bit. But
so how is everyone today? Is everyone doing well?
Chance, and that was across the face of goal. From
That
was hard in the mounts moment.
Nah.
Poku fouled, and that's a free kick. I don't really
He's
know
not
whether
pointing the
they're
middle
interested
finger.
in
That was for when he scored a goal. It's like that.
Oh, I thought Connor
Look
Diamond.
on the replay again.
I thought Connor Diamond there had got a bit of.
That was when he scored in the last round in the FA Cup qualifying fourth round against Bath City to get him to the stage, to the first round proper. That's why it's him celebrating a goal.
Of the vans of the old paper mills, which closed in 1981. The works team carried on and kept the same name. McClellan bursting forward. First time we've seen him go forward. Out to Tommy Wright on the left-hand side. Right.
So how is everyone? Oh, balls crossed in over.
Strong in the end behind for a goal kick for Cray. Still 0-0 here. 14 minutes played live on BBC Radio. So Cliff Pledge and Sean Gale. Also, we're honoured to be on the TV stream today as well, and fantastic that BBC Sport is showing all these games live on TV. Great stuff for Havant and Waterlooville and Cray Valley Paper Mills. If we get any scores from the other games, particularly Eastleigh against MK Dons, we shall let you know. So Cray's goalkeeper Andrew Walker, he's the captain. Captained them at Wembley in the Vars final as well. 2 years ago, their centenary season, they got to the Vars final, took the lead and lost in extra time to Chertsey Town, and they also won the Southern Counties Eastleigh.
So hopefully you guys are supporting the Hawks today.
Curtailed, and they're trying to carry on where they left off.
They've definitely started well. They've definitely got an air of confidence about them, and got a foothold in the game at the moment. And it's, but Havant do look dangerous when they go forward. There's just not been a lot of quality in either final third from each team. They've got in good areas. Tommy Wright, they've got in a good area.
So how is everyone?
Too far.
Cray looking a bit more dangerous. Diarra puts his head in where it hurts and gets the ball. Oh, this could be. Well, it goes down on the edge of the area.
He's asking for a free kick, but he ain't gonna get it.
Carries on, no foul there. Good kick. Excellent kick from Warner. And Tommy Wright was alert, but headed back towards the goalkeeper by the centre half. Ball up into the middle. Paper Mills have it on the left-hand side. Maybe a name not everyone's familiar with. Cray Valley Paper Mills.
Come on, no language on here, no language on here.
For the Vidi printer today. Sean, you're managing this season Gosport Borough. Tell us briefly how that's going along. Obviously, you're in a lockdown now. That must be very challenging to be a manager.
Yeah, it's been difficult. Took over in lockdown, and again now we're back in lockdown. But we had a half decent start, to be fair, and we've just had so many injuries, and it's not been great the last few games before. But we've got a young squad, a good squad, and just looking forward to getting back playing again, whenever that may be. But nobody seems to know anything.
Hopefully it's only a month. It would be great to have football back. One thing about non-elite football is crowds were allowed 600 at places like Gosport, 300 at
Come on, Havant.
Wessex and the Western League.
Come on.
But no one allowed today. Cray Valley considered elite for the purposes of the remainder of the FA Cup. And as you said earlier, Sean, if they were to lose today, that's their season over for a while. They'll have to wait a month till they can play again as well. Win, lose or draw, Havant are at home on Wednesday night, home to Dulwich Hamlet in the National League South.
Yeah, that's the strange thing, and I think the difficult thing is nobody knows. We're hoping we'll be back out of lockdown in a month, but who knows? Will we? It's
unlucky, boys, unlucky.
Announcing the furlough scheme to the end of March now.
I agree, Cammy. I agree.
Unfortunately.
And Havant there put together a nice passing spell, 3 or 4 good passes on the right, and then a sloppy ball across to the left, and McClellan couldn't get there. It's still 0-0 here. Diarra wins ahead. That's pretty much a constant theme.
Come on, Havant.
Josh Taylor's got the ball here for the Hawks. What can he do in terms of a delivery or a through ball?
Having to pass the ball around at the moment. Go on, do something with it. Oh, unlucky. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Out to Deacon. Deacon's thinking about the right option here. McClellan
go on, that's a ball.
Good floating cross.
Yes! Come on. Havant won. Cray Valley Paper Mills 0.
Yeah, it's the first time they've actually just on the ball made some passes, haven't? And the first time they do that, they opened them up. They got down the side, great ball from McLennan, and it's a free header at the back stick to open the scoring. And that's what they need to do. They've played too long. They've not made passes. They've not opened them up at all. They've not moved their back
There we go.
3 or 4 around. And as soon as they do that, as I say, they've gone in front.
It's Havant and Waterlooville 1. Cray Valley Paper Mills 0.
Ball was so good for him just to head it down there.
Come on.
Great ball in. And,
Come on.
Can't see him missing from there.
So Gomez scoring.
Gomez has scored for Havant. Get in. Get in. Get in. Get in.
It looks like he's overrun it. He's been one of the more impressive players so far.
Havant and Waterlooville 1-0 up.
Here in FA.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
Woo!
Woo!
They have that. In this competition, they know that they've been the maidenhead and been behind and come back and won the game, and I'm sure they'll keep going. But
So
that bit of quality.
over the moon 1-0,
Better bit of quality in there.
and it was a good finish. Just headed it into an open net. Couldn't ask for anything better.
I'm sure they'll score more goals.
If you guys also want to know the FA Cup scores at the moment, I will let you know.
Oldham Athletic 1-0 up as well on their travels. And here, McLennan throws it for Havant and Waterlooville.
In the FA Cup, do you guys want to know the FA Cup scores at the moment? I'll let you guys know.
Chance in the right place at the right time as Gomez to head home. And here he is. Well, Cray put the pressure on. Could be a chance to break here. Is Gomez commit a foul there? I think is that harsh? The player's down a free kick in a dangerous position.
Maybe a clash of heads, to be fair. I think Miz is just going for the ball. I don't think
So it's a free kick to Cray Valley Paper Mills.
Playing, but just playing a little bit too slow, a little bit sloppy in the wrong areas, and Cray pressed them and nicked the ball back and got in a good area, and now they've got a free kick in a dangerous wide area.
Well, we saw from their corner how they packed the 6-yard box. Are they going to do something similar here? Haven't tried to play.
So do you guys want to know what the scores are in the FA Cup?
And a ball in from the left-hand side. It looks like it's going to be Matthew Warren who's going to deliver this, and Havant need to be alert. Could this be the moment the underdogs get back on level terms?
So it's a good area, and then they want to test. Obviously, Havant. They won't want to waste this because, as you say, you're getting good areas. You need to test the opposition.
Warren out on the left-hand side. The ref blows the whistle. Chance to deliver the ball in. Great ball to the back post. Who's going to get there?
Go on.
Heading away. And Connor Diamond.
So Scunthorpe 1, Solihull Moors 2, Barnet 1, Burton Albion 0, Eastleigh 0, MK Dons 0, Hampton and Richmond 0, Oldham Athletic 1, Havant and Waterlooville 1, Cray Valley Paper Mills 0, Hayes and Yeading 0, Carlisle United 0, Moulding and Tiptree 0, Morecambe 0, Torquay United 1, Crawley Town 0, and Wigan 1, Chorley 0, and at half 2, it's Eastbourne Borough versus Blackpool.
Somebody's got hold of one of the Crays now. He's either looking for it, but someone's got hold of one of their players there, and he's.
And in the Premier League at the moment is West Brom 0,
Interesting on the replay. We'll have a look in a minute.
Tottenham 0, and Motherwell 0, Celtic 0. Are you watching the same game, Mr. Footy? Mr. Footy, are you watching the same game?
And, well, it's still Havant and Waterlooville leading by a goal to 0. The live stream's about a minute and a half behind for us in real time, so we'll try to remember to look in about a minute's time at the replay. Here come Havant and Waterlooville. Nice play in the middle, and now to McLennan, who's doing really well down the left. Here's Rory Dean.
Come on, boys.
What can he do? He's got to go back to McLennan. And they play it together, but there's no way through at the moment, unless he tries to go down the wing. He's turned once, but Gale forces him to go back. McLennan switches play out to the right-hand side. If that reaches the target, that's a sensational ball. And
Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Oh! He slalomed through all of the defenders and just hit it straight at the keeper. Look for Havant and Waterlooville versus Cray Valley Paper Mills.
From Andrew Walker. Hawks now have a free kick. That was a great opportunity.
Yeah, the keeper's done well. He's actually hurt himself. He made a fantastic save there, but the defender, left side centre half, made it very easy for Josh Taylor to start with. He just came running out of his space. He needed to do that. If he stays, Josh has got to beat him. He made it easy for him, but you know, a very good chance for Havant.
Cray Valley Paper Mills are 12 in the Isthmian League Southeast Division, which is the 8th tier of English football, and Havant, who are in the National League South, are 13th in there, but we have played a few games less than other teams. Well done. That is, if any of you are watching the game as well, the ground you're looking at is Wesley Park. When it gets a good atmosphere, it could be, if it wasn't for all what's happening in the world, that ground would be rocking today. I wouldn't be doing this today. I would be at the ground watching it. I'll be there. Because I'm a season ticket holder for Havant and Waterlooville, don't you know? And hello, Jampai.
The Hawks right to a Chofano, dealt with rather easily by Sainz, and then
Mr. Footy, I haven't considered using it just because you actually have to pay to use it. You have to pay to use to get the full thing. You have to pay for it. Where OBS is free.
Sign from French football. Poku plays an excellent ball out to McLaren, whose control is good.
Good ball, good ball. Oh, straight at the keeper. Straight at the keeper.
Yeah, Cray slips into the long ball game a little bit, and they're playing straight down the throats of Sam Magri and Diarra, and obviously aerially really strong. They need to get their ball down and play again if they're going to cause Havant any problems, because Diarra and Sam Magri, experienced defenders, will just pick that and head them away all day long.
Yeah, Sam Magri, local lad, was on Portsmouth's books and signed from Ebbsfleet in the end, making his way to Wesley Park.
I spelled it right.
Craig Robson's another local player who went off to play many years for Barnet, but he's on the bench today.
Yeah, I spelled it correctly. I know I did.
And playing it down the right-hand side.
I was considering doing it, but you have to pay to use Yardstream for a lot of the things. You have to pay for it.
We're trying to keep it in. It's going to be a throw into Havant and Waterlooville. The Hawks 1-0 up here on BBC Radio Solar, with Gomez's header separating the sides at the moment.
And also, I've always used OBS.
Under Paul Doswell. He's the Hawks keeper today, and a penalty-saving specialist last season. He let one past him in the playoffs, but all season long he'd faced half a dozen or more and saved them all.
Yeah, great record. Ross was a good goalkeeper, great lad, and you know, as I say, still playing at a decent level. Been around the game a long time.
So Havant have got the ball, a set piece here, some delay, and who's going to take the throw? Looks like Josh Taylor.
A long throw. It's going to be a long throw from Havant. I think so. Big two centre halves up.
Josh Taylor, who had a chance to make.
Come on, don't be rude.
Well, his throw here leads to a chance to double the score for Havant and Waterlooville.
Craig really needs to stay in the game now.
I use OBS.
You know, really difficult task for him.
OBS is what I use. It's one that most people on YouTube will use OBS.
What can Deacon do? Not too many options.
Havant on the ball at the moment. Go on, go on, go on. Have a crack. Offside, offside. No, the
And a player for Cray Valley Paper Mills is down and needs some attention.
Yeah, Cray have lost their way a little bit since that goal's gone.
Mr. Foy, can you explain? Mr. Foy, can you explain to him that I'm not being rude? He just said, "Do you think you are bold?" And I just think of it as rude. So can you explain to him, please, to Jampai? About 27.5 minutes play, Havant and Waterlooville 1, Cray Valley Paper Mills 0.
Connor Diamond's also got 4 goals this season, all of them in the FA Cup. And Chofano's got the ball for the
Wait, what a surprise! All because I'm being rude to him that he wants to go for the other team, just because I've just been rude to him.
both sides not really alert there to the opportunity that could have come their way.
God.
There was an opportunity, but the lad was offside, is why he didn't chase it for Cray. But an opportunity, good to defended by Benny Reid again.
Is he? Are you?
Defending Benny Reid, one quick, stuck to his task there.
One of the younger players out there today.
Come on.
Reid, signed from
Don't be rude, please.
2 seasons ago, and has been a revelation, moving up.
Havant are playing very well. Cray Valley are showing that they can do stuff, but it's just waiting for opportunities to happen.
Really, really well coming out of the level he came up with. His defending's been excellent, and he's learned, and he's learned quickly. He's a good player for Havant, and he's still at a young age.
Havant and Waterlooville approaching the half-hour mark, leading Cray Valley Paper Mills 1-0 in the first round.
Oh boy, boy.
FA Cup here on BBC Radio Solent.
Thank you, Dorito friend.
Listening on Hampshire DAB or watching on the TV live stream anywhere in the world, you're very welcome, and we'll tell you, Sean and I will tell you a story to see who gets through to round 2. Havant have a throw here, which they take short.
Come on, Havant.
I thought they would go for a long one there. But Taylor.
That's a ball and a half.
He does, but it's going to be easy to clear in the
Unlucky. Unlucky, Havant. Unlucky. Cray Valley are breaking.
Up into the middle. Good skill by Yusuf, and well, the pass was just a little bit too long for Adeyemo.
Good opportunity there, and for Havant it's decent because they were on their back foot then, and the poor pass from Yusuf eventually goes out of play.
But they still look dangerous. I suppose all the time it's only 1-0. There's every chance they still look dangerous on the break.
Yeah, they do. I think that's, you look at how they've played now. They started the game.
So then, if you guys want to put any questions down in the chat, let me know.
They just haven't had that final bit of quality yet to cause Havant any real problems.
Come on, Havant. Create something, boys.
Loose in the middle. Cray pick it up. Moran goes back. But they got the time to build from the defence. Tommy Wright charges the ball down.
Well done. Well done, Tommy.
Off of Sainz, ball into the middle.
Go on.
Will they get a chance to turn? Ichofano, what does he do? He doesn't get the opportunity to lay it back to McClellan. And Cray Valley clear the ball and go long. And the ball comes into the crowd and almost hits the head of the guy. Good clearance by Musa Diarra, who today has looked so far very strong and firm under pressure.
Yeah, Musa, you've got to do better than that. He eats them balls up down the side, and at this moment in time, they've not really caused him any problems. He's a strong, big, strong.
Oh, hello, Cammy.
He's going to win everything.
Signed in the summer from Woking, the 30-year-old. He's looked impressive so far, won everything that's come his way. And now, can they bring the offside?
Come on, Havant.
No, it's gone out. They couldn't chase it all too long, and it is a goal kick to the Hawks.
Now, what surprised me massively is the pitch is quick, really, really quick. We've had a little bit of drizzle. It's an overcast day, but not particularly wet, and the ball does run through very, very quickly.
Still watering the pitch before kick-off. If a wet pitch on a 3G, I understand, favours passing football.
Yeah, I think so. I thought maybe Martin DeGrange, I thought it would still grow and he had to cut it, but probably not.
Yeah, I wonder if he thought when the grass was coming up that it wouldn't be needed so much, but there's still a lot of work and effort that goes into this kind of.
Nah, nothing's happened, Cammy. Nothing's happened. Havant a 1-0 up against Cray Valley Paper Mills in the FA Cup, nearly 32 minutes played.
Intercepted. Here comes Rory Deacon. That's a good bit of
go on, chase. Ah, you lucky git. It was just Jampire was on here. Kept saying, "Are you bold?" sort of thing. He kept saying I was bold, but I'm not bold.
Yeah, from George McClellan in a great position. They're trying to catch him out on the diagonal. He's in a great position just to head it back to Ross. Good defending.
Havant and Waterlooville attacking down the right-hand side. Ichofano back to goal, snapping at his heels, but he does well.
Oh, sorry if I yawn.
Taylor's wondering what his options are here. Tries to show a bit of skill.
Yeah, it's because it's being streamed from the ground. It's just, it's gonna happen. I'm not letting it, Mr. Foley. Don't let it bother you.
I think Havant did well to keep hold of him. He possibly was going to leave to stay at National League level, around that level where he has played a lot of his career, but they've kept him, and he's a good asset for the football club.
So Taylor to take the corner for Havant and Waterlooville. leading by a goal to nil, looking to increase that lead. Taylor's corner, there's a bunch of players in there. Who's going to be the first to the ball? Good punch by the keeper. Deacon couldn't get the first effort. Reed couldn't get the second, deflects out of play.
There's a good
for
block.
another corner.
Not sure he blocked it through them bodies, but
So how is everyone? Everyone enjoying the game?
and to block, that was a good chance.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing because I'm streaming
With one arm
for you
raised.
guys and doing everything. I'm trying to watch this game. Even if it lags, I'll still watch it.
In that 6-yard box, really congested there.
Go on. Corner to Havant. Let's see what happens.
Just trying to cause a diversion, block the keeper off to work something.
Ball's crossed in. Oh, straight at the keeper.
Experience the keeper there to come and get it. And you've got 2v2 here.
If they can get the flick on here, if it finds the target. But again, oh goodness me, it was nearly 3-on-1 there, but yet again Diarra steadfast at the
So how is everyone? Everyone want to put any questions down in the chat?
opportunity here to play it out to the right hand side to Gale. Gale, nice ball into the middle from Adiemo, cuts it in.
Oh, he nearly messed it up. Cray Valley Paper Mills have nearly scored.
The flag wasn't up, so certainly still in this game, Cray Valley Paper Mills from Alton in the borough of Greenwich. Good ball into the middle. Was that a push in the back of the forward?
No, that's not a push. That's not a push.
Tried to head the ball, maybe went against him there.
I think that goes as, to be fair, the lad's looking like he's going to head it, and then George McLennan gives him a little nudge in the box. I've seen him given.
Well, maybe staying on his feet and still trying to head the ball wasn't the correct option if he was fouled. In terms of tactics there, a lot of people would think maybe there he could have emphasised.
People moan about players diving, but when you don't get something, then, you know, players are then forced to do that to get things. It's, yeah, it'd be interesting to see that again. You know, there's definitely contact.
It looked like there were two hands on his back, a little pause there, but wasn't given.
I think you're a bit behind my stream. What minute are you in? What minute are you in the game?
Mic'd up, he would tell him, obviously, he's got a better position than us. We'll just have a look at it on the replay now.
Yep, we're a little bit behind. Havant and Waterlooville got a goal to the good here at the Draper Tools Community Stadium. New name for Wesley Park. The draw for round 2 is Monday night.
Hard to see. Hard to see from there. Okay.
Ball from right into the middle to Ichofano. His first touch isn't the greatest, but he's still got the ball. What are his opportunities here?
Yeah, I'm behind by like a minute. I'm behind like a minute.
Rory Deakins looked very skillful.
Ball's crossed in. Oh, wide of the goal. It's still in play.
There's some spin on that cross and stayed in.
Wow, that spin kept it in play. Wow, miracles.
Maury Hibbard here. There's a commemorative programme today. Maury's face is on the front there. Nice photo of him. Passed away in the summer, aged 98. The president of Havant and Waterlooville.
Unbelievable, unbelievable man. Such a lovely guy. Obviously, I was here for 19 years, and you know, helpful, knowledge of the game. The nicest man you can meet, and such a shame. But it's nice to see his face on the front of the programme.
Yeah, a minute's silence for him earlier in the season. Former part of the merger, he helped with the merger between Waterlooville and Havant Town go through, and well known in Denmead, where he used to play football in his younger days, and was president of the Bowls Club too, remembering Maury Hibbard, the president of Havant and Waterlooville, who passed away aged 98.
God, I haven't.
So Havant and Waterlooville lead here by a goal to nil at Wesley Park, and they've got to throw in a very dangerous position now. Why is
Cray Valley bench getting frustrated because of the amount of time that they're taking to take these long throws. Josh Taylor obviously taking it, walking from the right wing to the left wing to take it, and so getting a little bit heated down here on the bench.
The 160th game for the manager Kevin Watson, who took them to promotion and took them to Wembley and has taken them into FA Cup round 1. But there's defending to be done here for the Millers.
Long throw, head.
Is a good one.
Well done. Head.
Where's the ball going to drop?
Have a shot ball.
Cray get it away. Can they break? Will they get the opportunity here? Good ball forward. And here they come. With Adi Yusuf.
Here comes Cray Valley.
Will he get a chance to put it on his left foot and shoot?
Here comes Cray Valley, and it's and it's flat. It's hit over the top. Unlucky. Still 1-0 Havant.
From their long throw, they've on again, and you know, again, great play by Youssef. Better finishing, there'd be a problem, and I think someone's down injured as well for Havant. I'm not sure who's making the last-ditch tackle there.
Well, Adeyemo was the player who was really close to equalising. I don't know if that's McClellan who's down.
Yes, it is McClellan actually, yeah.
George McClellan on his first start. He's looking over at the bench on all fours. Hopefully he's okay. Gets back to his feet.
Yeah, they're not out of this Cray. They can, as I say, they won't be happy to be 1-0 down.
So does anyone want to ask me any more questions? Put down in the chat.
A few things, a possibility. You know, they of course having a few problems. Just that final little bit in the box there. You know, the lad's got to hit the target from there.
I'd say there've been two good chances at each end. Haven't scored there. Header from Gomez from McClellan's cross. Taylor picked up an awesome ball, went on a run and was denied by the goalkeeper Andrew Walker. And for Cray Valley, Adi Yusuf and Adeyemo were both so very close to getting on the score sheet. I'm sure there are still more goals to come in this one. At the moment, Havant lead 1-0. McClellan seems to be none the worse for whatever it was that kept him down on the pitch a little while ago. Poku to McClellan. McClellan, oh, was he fouled there? He thought he was. The play goes on. Referee not interested. Warren.
He's in.
Through to Adeyemo, and here's Yusuf. Adi Yusuf, can he equalise?
He's run it too far.
He's lost his foot in there. He's run it too far.
We've seen it a few times in that corner. The ball does run away quickly. Obviously, the slope's not there really now as much as it was. But he needed to just slow himself up and compose himself. He's got himself in a great area, and that's a let-off for Havant. It's a massive let-off.
Was he in two minds whether to shoot or cross it? They had two
I think
flags
so.
at the
He's
back
just running.
post.
So he's got in, and he's still running so fast. He needs to slow himself down and compose himself. He'll be disappointed.
And is not being used to this kind of surface any part of that, or is it?
I think so. It's definitely different. Definitely a different game. You know, and I can see why football clubs have them. You know, it's fantastic. It's great for the community. But it's not the same game for me as on grass. But it serves a purpose, and you know, for Havant itself to get to where they want to go, commercial income from it as well, and as I say, the local community able to use it, and other teams able to use it. You know, with not being grass is fantastic.
The Hawks lead the Millers by a goal to nil here. Benny Reed's got it.
So how is everyone?
Out on the right to Ichofano. What can they do here? A chance to cut inside. Back to Gomez, the goal scorer. Back to Taylor. Interesting cross, ambitious cross, but didn't get near the forward on the back post and out of play for a goal kick to Cray Valley Paper Mills. Of the Isthmian League, South East Division, they're 12th in the table and were 3rd when the season was stopped. Havant and Waterlooville are 42 places above them in the pyramid, 13th in the National League South. And they were 2nd when that season stopped last year and did take part in the playoffs, but were eliminated at the semi-final stage. Here they're hoping to reach FA Cup round 2 for only the 2nd time ever. And Sean, that amazing...
Sorry, that's no different to what happened in the box 5 minutes ago. And
So how is everyone?
Frustrated because you just want consistency. He's given a free kick for that one. If that's the case, he should be given a penalty for the other one. But that's my frustration every week on the sidelines. But you know, it's they'll be disappointed, Craig, to be fair, to going in if they do go in losing at half time at the moment, because they've done all right.
Today's referee is James Durkett from Portland in Dorset, son of Paul Durkett, former Premier League, FA Cup final, World Cup referee. Gale twists and turns, got a Deacon trying to get the ball off him. Poku does, but only puts it out of play, which, well, the referee's assistant took his time to decide that.
It's amazing. It's right in front of him. Why? And everyone else can see it's a green ball, but he's waiting.
Yeah, I agree with you, Jumper. With Cammy, I agree with you, Cammy. It's been very rude.
It wasn't a difficult one.
42 minutes played, haven't won. Cray Valley Paper Mills 0 in the FA Cup first round proper.
To play it through the middle to Taylor, but a good slide in from Ibrahim, took the ball away, and here they come down the left-hand side to Cray Valley. Adeyemo loses the ball, and Taylor here can break options with Reed to his right, where he might try.
Come on, Havant. Put the ball in the box. Good ball. Oh, over everyone and out for a goal kick. Unlucky.
You'd be disappointed though, Benny. It's good, you know, it's a good break. They nicked the ball off of Cray.
Unlucky.
And Benny's crossed it behind, and there's 2 or 3 times now that's happened.
Havant and Waterlooville, 1 goal to the good, and reminiscing before kick-off about the incredible run you had to round 4 and to Anfield. Is it almost incredible in itself that Havant not managed to win an FA Cup proper tie since that day?
I think so. Yeah, we're really strange. You know, you have the runs. I think the year we after we played Brentford, got to the first run and lost on the TV here on a Sunday. You know, but since then it hasn't quite happened. And obviously I was here till.
Does anybody want to ask me any questions? Put down in the chat.
I know that Droylsden won here and Preston won here.
Yeah, I mean, we had some tough ties. You look at it, you know, the Droylsden one was probably the biggest disappointment on the day because we did more than enough to win the game and end up getting beat. So, you know, but then things happen. The Preston game, in cup ties, when you're playing against a league opposition, you don't need to be up behind early doors, and we were quickly 3-0 down, and it's game over then.
Callum Robinson got a hat-trick that day. I think that was his first game in men's football. He was on loan from Villa. Now he scores goals in the Premier League for West Bromwich Albion.
You're not a bad player.
Hawks have the ball. McClellan with the throw.
Come on, Havant.
Here, and at the moment they are looking to go through to the second round for the first time since that incredible run 13 seasons ago. But Cray Valley certainly making life difficult for them in their record run. They've had a record win in the FA Cup, 6-0 against VCD back in the preliminary round, and they've won that game and 4 others to get to this stage for the first time in their history. Tumkai with the throw. Warren goes back. Sainz spreads it.
We haven't got long to half time, folks. Not long to go to half time. Haven't won. Cray Valley Paper Mills 0 in the FA Cup.
And Gomez cuts it out. And Reed looks to go long, but I think that's going to be easy to deal with, is it? Well, Chofano's got another idea. Back to goal, he controlled it, and he still got it here. He's going on a run. In the end, though, there were just too many defenders and a judge to have fouled Denzel Gay.
The rest booking, it's really a booking, I don't think. Some of these bookings are a little bit petty there. He's overrun the ball.
2 additional minutes.
2 minutes of add-on time in the first half. 2 minutes.
The secretary, the director here, Trevor Brock, telling us we have 2 minutes until the half-time whistle. Maybe one last effort in added time. Andrew Walker takes it. Gale heads it forward, but into the area where Magri would deal with it, but he was knocked off his stride as he tried.
So how is everyone today?
Upsets some of the visiting players who give a little.
I didn't think it was a foul either. I think the lad's just won the ball. He's knocked it because he's from behind him and there's slight contact. Again, he gives a free kick. Cray not very happy at all with that.
So it is.
They would be happy, I would think.
Havant and Waterlooville 1, Cray Valley Paper Mills. It looks like it's going to be 1-0 going into half time.
The first half, Havant because they're in front, Cray because they played rather well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they'll be disappointed, as you say, they're losing 1-0, but they've shown more than enough in the game that can cause Havant a few problems. I think Havant will be disappointed how they played. They can play better than what they have, but again, they're going to go in at half time in front by the looks of it.
By 1, maybe looking for a second here. Warner's ball up towards right. Right doesn't win the header. It was Tumkai who did that. But it's still loose. Is there a chance? One last chance for either team in added time. Poku didn't know where the ball went then. He headed it.
He lost his head.
He put his head in to a high
Free kick to Havant.
See where the ball was. But and now Deacon is down, and this might eat up a few seconds.
What do you mean? I won't be.
For a high foot, but he nearly kicks Godfrey's head off. You know, 2 wrongs don't make a right.
You won't be as active by the way because I am playing the game. Okay.
He needs half time.
But are you still watching the stream though?
Deacon to take this free kick for Havant and Waterlooville.
I think this might be the last chance of the half.
They lead by a goal to 0. We're in added time at the end of the first half. What are options? He goes long. I don't think there's a Hawk who's going to get there. Instead, Cray had it clear. Maybe they should have let it go out because Havant get it back, and the referee blows for half time.
Get in. Havant 1-0 up at half time.
Back in the 18th minute, it was a brilliant cross from George McClellan and a header from Bedsenti Gomez.
So I'll see you guys in 5 minutes for during half time. I'll see you guys in 5. I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. I've got to pop off somewhere.
Cray will wonder really, Sean, why they'll feel disappointed. They've had opportunities here. They've looked quite impressive, but they are behind.
Yeah, definitely. They'll be disappointed, as I say, but I think Havant need to, they've got more quality. You can see that, and there's one bit of real good quality they showed. They got their goal, and they need to do that more. I think Doz will be in there and barely telling them that, they need to settle down on the ball. They need to move the ball quicker. They need to play a little bit shorter. Everything's a little bit too long, and I think if that happens, then it'll be a difficult afternoon for Cray. But Cray will be happy to go in and say 1-0 down and hope they can, claw something back.
And before we head back, it was a quality goal, wasn't it? Gomez was in the right place. He couldn't really miss, and that was ball because McClellan's ball was just delicious, really.
Yeah, it's a great ball. Good, but as I say, they made passes. They changed the play. They made passes. They got out to Rory, rolled it, and George McClellan's cross was just there to be attacked, and Bedsenti scored the goal.
Nearly a second one after that. Another great ball from McClellan. Slaloming Josh Taylor, denied by the goalkeeper Andy Walker. Cray, though, have done a lot of the running. It's been a fairly even half, but at the interval, by that goal from Bedsenti Gomez, his first goal of the season, it gives the Hawks the advantage. Half-time, Havant and Waterlooville 1, Cray Valley Paper Mills 0.
As we learn to live with the biggest health pandemic in years, it's important to reduce your risk of coronavirus. So remember,
hands.
Wash your hands regularly and for 20 seconds.
Face.
Wear a face covering in indoor settings where social distancing may be difficult and where you'll come into contact with people you don't normally meet.
Space.
Always stay 2 meters apart from people you do not live with.
Together, we'll be...
Between Eastleigh and MK Dons in the FA Cup first round, whilst at Wesley Park, Havant and Waterlooville, it's all going very well for them so far.
Deacon's thinking about the right option here. McClellan overlaps and can cross it. Good floating cross, downward header, and the first goal of the afternoon goes to Havant and Waterlooville. And it's Bedsenti Gomez at the back post, unmarked, nodding it home. Havant and Waterlooville 1, Cray Valley Paper Mills 0.
So, easy. Havant and Waterlooville winning. Let's see what the second half can bring. Every way on BBC Radio Solent.
BBC Radio Solent. Sport.
And welcome back to the Silver Lake Stadium. Very... manager Jason Tyndall after their victories yesterday in the Championship and FA Cup. Before that, let's get the news now with Jordan Clark.
Joe Biden has appealed for an end to what he called a grim era of demonisation in American politics. In his first speech as president-elect, addressing crowds of flag-waving supporters at an outdoor event near his home in Delaware, Mr. Biden said it was time to heal. A motorcyclist has died following a crash on the Isle of Wight during the early hours of this morning. Officers were called to Green Street in Ryde after a motorbike crashed into the corner of a laundrette. A man was taken to hospital.
So how is everyone? I am now back.
For disadvantaged children over the winter. Almost £400 million will be spent on the measure and on helping mothers on low incomes and extending existing school holiday programmes next year. People here in the south and across the UK have observed a 2-minute silence this morning to mark Remembrance Sunday. The Queen attended a socially distanced service at the Cenotaph in London with fewer veterans than usual and no crowds because of coronavirus. Members of the public were asked not to attend but to observe the silence at home. The Cowes floating bridge will...
So how is everyone? So is everyone doing alright? So do you want to ask me any questions for the chat? Does anyone want to ask me any questions? While we're at half time. So hopefully you guys So you guys all right? Everyone want to ask me anything? Any questions? Anything at all? I'm all open, all ears. This music makes me want to jazz. It's like jazz. So how is everyone? Sorry if I'm eating, I'm going to eat during half time, so if you excuse me. Just bring the camera away from me so you don't hear me chewing. Thank you very much, Cammy. Hopefully Havant can get a second, can get some more goals in the second half and we don't concede. And then hopefully it can be a good earn in the light. And get through to the second round of the FA Cup. So, apologise if I'm not as loud, it's because I'm eating at the moment. Having my lunch. I want to say, guys, this is a very long half time. That's all I'm going to say. It's a very long half time. We've still got the best goal difference in the league. Chelsea have. Here we go, the players are out for the second half.
If I didn't know that, also in their team today, Adi Adiemo, Kieran McCann, Matthew Warren, Hassan Ibrahim and Adi Yusuf. Substitutes, Francis Babalola, Oliver Farmer, Matt Blendale, the goalkeeper, Rory Hill, Calvin Morra-Gibbs, Ryan King-Elliott and Jack Beerling. Havant's team today is Ross Warner in goal, Benny Reid, and now Anthony Straker at full-back, centre defence Sam Magri and Musa Diarra, Godfrey Poku, captains in the middle alongside Josh Taylor, Bedsenti Gomez, whose goals separate the team, Rory Deacon, and up front Tommy Wright and Joe Ichofana. Throw into the area.
There we go, Havant. We have kicked off for the second half.
No foul there, play carries on.
We are on the way for the second half. I apologise for that. I wreck it. I wreck it.
Lawson Bright, Matteo Luce and goalkeeper Joe Tupper. Havant lead by a goal to Neil Taylor. Shows some skills. Plays it out to the right hand side to Ichofano. But it's not going to be able to get on the end of Poku's pass.
So, do you guys want to know some of the scores at the moment in the FA Cup?
Have you played charity games on an artificial surface yet?
I have done, not recently, but I have done in the past. Getting some old cliff now, can't be doing that.
So, do you guys want to know some of the scores in the FA Cup?
I think I scored in a charity game at Jubilee Park for the Fareham Town supporters against Waterlooville supporters. That was a very long time ago.
We won't ask how long then, Cliff.
No.
So you guys want to know any of these? Do you guys want to know the scores for the FA Cup?
Benny Reid to take the throw for Havant and Waterlooville. Good header one inside of play.
About nearly 50 minutes played, Havant and Waterlooville 1, Cray Valley Paper Mills 0.
Thanks for the help for Richard Green, Cray Valley's press officer, and get well soon to him. He's gutted to not be here, he's isolating, so wishing him all the best. And also isolating the whole team, Weymouth, one of our top non-league sides, everyone who travelled to Stockport for that fine win is in full isolation, so wishing everybody well and a speedy recovery.
Yeah, I spoke to Brian the other day, Shane, for his squad. He's done with Stocky. He keeps ringing me up and getting all the answers to all his questions, so I just keep helping him out. He's a great lad, Stocky. He's a great player here for us. One of the best players I've seen. I saw a poll the other day.
So,
interesting one for who's the best passer to play for Havant.
full time in one of the games, Scunthorpe 2, Solihull Moors 3 of the National League have knocked out Scunthorpe United. Barnet 1, Burton Albion 0, Eastleigh 0, MK Dons 0, Hampton and Richmond 1, Oldham 3, Havant and Waterlooville 1, Cray Valley Paper Mills 0, Hayes and Yeading 0, Carlisle United 0, Malden and Tiptree 0, Morecambe 1, Torquay 2, Crawley 0, and Wigan 2, Chorley 1. Chorley have got to go back in this game, and at half 2 this afternoon is Eastbourne Borough versus Blackpool in the FA Cup.
So hopefully they will. They'll keep him in a job, and I'm sure he'll get it right.
And in the other games that I've been playing, it is finished Motherwell 4, Motherwell 1, Celtic 4, and unfortunately it finished West Brom 0, Blooming Spurs 1.
And Also got a message in from Joel Hawks, who wanted to say everyone at Havant has got a picture of Sean and I on the telly apparently, but I think it's a long shot. We're right at the back. If you know the ground, we're at the back of the stand.
Stick it on the fireplace, keep the kids away from the fire then.
Not too many, obviously, just press and players and directors here, so it's still a little bit of ambience you can hear, but sadly no fans, Sean, and that's really gutting, because you can imagine Cray Valley would have had a party today, but it would have been a good atmosphere.
It would have been, you know, the Havant boys getting here, as I say, just mentioned the Havant fans, they're getting here, they make a lot of noise, and it would have been a good atmosphere here today. And all around the country, I find it very difficult. It's nice watching live games, but I do find it myself difficult watching games on the TV without any fans there. I get we can't have them, but it doesn't make any
Yeah, I moaned at the fact that Spurs won. Yes, yes,
Were
yes.
fantastic, and behind the goal, all around the ground, they can make a great atmosphere. Sadly missing it at this moment in time, and I know for the playoff they were allowed to bring in some flags, so there are a couple of flags behind the goal, but
not as difficult. So, you know, the sooner we can get fans back, the better for everyone.
So here come Cray Valley. Adi Yusuf has scored
So-
6 FA Cup goals.
Oh, just wide from Cray Valley Paper Mills. If you guys want to put your questions in the chat so we can have some discussion.
So a chance for them here at the start of the second half. Cray Valley and Hassan Ibrahim.
Let me know in the chat.
Taken the previous 2 corners, and a chance here for Cray Valley. They're not crammed in the 6-yard box anymore. A bit more conventional formation here for the delivery of the set piece.
It's interesting. You look at Cray; they've been fantastic today, but there's something in their, you know, FA Cup ties bring out of players and get more out of players because their league form suggests otherwise.
Ibrahim's ball in, keeper's out, and does well to get it well done to Ross Warner. Ibrahim signed from Ashford, he's 26 years old, he's taken all those set pieces, but the keeper did well, Ross Warner. Nearly 10 minutes into the half, what have you made of what we've seen at the start of the second half?
Quite similar to what we had first half, really. Cray have come
So
out
Havant
a little bit more
1-0
regardless,
up
and
against
they
Cray
did
Valley
that
Paper
first half.
Mills. About
Haven't really
54 minutes
got
played.
themselves going yet. Having said that, Cray, you know, competing
Hi,
for every
amen,
ball to expect
amen.
in the cup final. But haven't quite comfortable really. They've not. I don't think Ross has had a save to make. And if you look at that, you know, they've had some good opportunities. And Adi Yusuf, I think one of them, he's one of them players that on his day is really, really.
So if you
hot.
guys want to
But he's
ask
not
me
playing
any
that
questions,
much,
put down in the
and,
chat
you know, he's
so we can
had
discuss some
opportunities,
things. We
not
haven't
been great.
really
Former
discussed
Dover
anything.
and Dover striker Adi Yusuf. Havant and Waterlooville, a goal to the good here on BBC Radio. Solent Vicente Gomez's header from George McKellen's cross.
This is better than Havant. This is exactly what Havant needed to do. Patient.
Come on.
Switch the play and they're going to get an opportunity.
Taylor, low ball into the area. It's going to fall.
Oh, it's
behind,
blocked.
Perhaps crunching ball.
Oh, unlucky.
Havant, it's probably as good as they've looked at an attacking threat since the restart.
Just patient with the ball, just making passes. You know, you can't keep playing that long ball. You know, and you know, because they competed well, Cray. You know, and when they do get it down and pass it and switch the play quickly, they open them up massively. And that's where the space is out wide. Their system is narrow, and Havant can get wide and cause them problems. They've got to do it more.
Hawks 1, the Millers 0 here on BBC Radio Solent. This game taking place on Remembrance Sunday. We had the bugles,
So it's a
before,
throw in to Havant.
the kick-off and a minute silence perfectly observed, and obviously it's a bit different this year, but if you did go to the War Memorials at West Street in Havant today, or Hambledon Road in Waterlooville, it's important to do our best to remember everybody. Of course, it was a bit more difficult to organise mass gatherings this year, but maybe you went and socially distanced. And also at St Paul's Cray on the former Nash Paper Mill, you'll find there 38 names on the War Memorial. This is the works team, Cray Valley. So I wonder if any players went off to war, the Great War, and didn't come back. But it's important on a day like today that we will remember them. Now,
So how is everyone? If everyone has me any questions, put down in the chat.
To be fair, it was an accident. It just turned and caught him. But I think it's Godfrey. Is it Godfrey Pocket? No, it's not Godfrey actually.
And if that's Rory
Rory
Deacon
Deacon,
down.
I think. Yeah, I just think he's caught him. Whether he's actually been caught by him or he's caught his studs in the grass. In the Astro, I should say.
So,
Not a good sight.
no, because the yellow card is out as well. And I think that's shown to Adeyemo. So the ref did think that was a foul. Let's see if we can... we've got about a minute and a half's delay on the pictures
I'm
that
getting
we can
texts
see.
from the Hawks fans again from telling me that I didn't mention the Hazelmere Hawks, Benny. And he said, give us a mention. I'll give you a mention again because you probably nipped off to get yourself a pint or a can out of the fridge. So a little mention for Benny and the gang, who are big supporters.
So we can see that again. So it was
I just think he gets the lad don't really kick him.
Adeyemo
He's
getting
not
the
caught. But he's up and moving again. And the lad's got a yellow card for his sins.
So if you guys want to put any questions down in the chat, we've not really had any discussions today. It'd be nice to have a bit of a discussion during this chat. So put down in the chat, please, so we can have a discussion during the game.
Just a throw into Havant.
We're going to see another long throw again.
Long throw time, 58 minutes. 58 minutes played. 1-0 to Havant.
Record throw once upon a time.
Oh, we had a lad here, John McDonald, a long way. Long way.
Hey, the throw though this time goes to Benny Reid and back to Taylor. Reid gets the chance, floats another one across.
Oh, unlucky.
Not quite able to get a header in a Choffino there.
We'll put the ball back in the box.
Now Taylor crosses, deflects.
Corner.
The back of the wall and it goes
It's a corner, boys. Corner.
Choffino signed from St Albans in the summer where he'd had a really good scoring streak in National League South.
He's lively. Him and Tommy right up there, lively. They're a handful for anyone. I just think that, haven't lacked that physicality they had obviously in Jonah and Danny Kedwell last year. But, the two lads up there are a handful.
Well, it's all congested in the area. Taylor wants to take this corner, but the ref wants to make sure everything is...
The ref's going to go and do social distancing because it's definitely not on this corner.
Gosh, it's going to be very challenging.
Yeah, not even looking at the ball. All he's looking at trying to stop someone.
Taylor's going to get a chance to have a go here, and his shot is wide at the near post. Played the 1-2 from the corner. And
he'd be disappointed, Josh. He's got good quality, Josh. He'd be disappointed in the target there.
So how is everyone? Everyone to ask me any questions?
Diarra there is not even looking at the corner. He doesn't know when it's coming. All he's looking at is blocking a player and grabbing hold of him. And now the referee can't see that. It's during play. I suppose he can get away with it. If he does, he'll keep doing it.
Yeah, Andy Walker had a career-threatening injury. I think he broke his knee, but recovered to come back and keep goal for Cray Valley and captain them at Wembley into promotion 2 seasons ago. And
so how is everyone? It's Havant and Waterlooville 1, Cray Valley Paper Mills 0 in the FA Cup first round. Half an hour to go.
Here come Havant, looking dangerous. Nice ball into
Go on.
Ball from a Choffino. Recuts it back.
Oh, have a shot.
An opportunity for Gomez again.
Oh, lucky.
Warren took one for the team there. Still with Havant and Waterlooville, they look good.
Go on.
Strikers ball to the back post.
Oh, unlucky.
For Tommy Wright and out for a goal kick.
Yeah, once again, some good play from Havant down this right hand side, and Josh Taylor and Benny Reid combined in well, and Benny gets in, great little pullback. Some good defending by Cray. It's all Havant really at the moment. There's nothing really from Cray. There's nothing to suggest that they can get a goal back in this game, and I think Havant and Doz and that will want another goal just to give them a little bit of security.
Yeah, Choffino up front with Tommy Wright, who joined from Sutton in the summer and on loan at Salisbury a couple of years before, scored a hatful, about a goal a game for the Whites. And Danny Kedwell was announced as rejoining the Hawks about 15 minutes before kickoff. Danny Kedwell was going to come back in as number 9. Anyway,
I did see that. I didn't want to say that until you did it. You get in trouble, not me.
the Hawks
I
announced.
spoke to him at half time. They did announce it. Okay, yeah. For me, it's a good signing. Danny's what Danny is. Everyone knows what Danny is. He's a big number 9. He'll cause problems. And what he will do is make life difficult for defenders. He's not going to run down the sides of people, but you've got Chopping and you've got Tommy Wright to do
So
that.
how is everyone? Everyone enjoying the stream?
Does to do that.
Balls go long. Oh, too much on for that. Unlucky. If you guys do like the stream, don't forget the thumbs up button, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and don't forget to hit the post as well, so you get behind the scenes content. And you get get updates on the vlogs, previews, watch-alongs, and all that jazz.
So Hawks lead 1-0. I think with 62 minutes gone here. Havant and Waterlooville, a goal to the good in FA Cup action. The Emirates FA Cup.
Come on, boys. Come on, Havant. Thank you very much for the fourth person who has, for the 4 people that have done that. Thank you very much. I highly appreciate it.
Havant the need to keep doing what they're doing and keep passing it and keep moving them.
If any of you guys who are in the stream, do you guys want to know?
He's off.
Oh, he's off. He's off.
He's off.
He's off. Having a down to 10.
2 yellow cards and a red. He can't have too many complaints, can he, Sean?
Not at all. Unfortunately, he's got caught on the ball. The lad's nicked off him, got the other side of him, he's fouled him, and second yellow.
Having to down to 10.
You know, you talk about FA Cup runs and game-changing incidents, and this could be a massive changer for Havant now going down to 10 men. Really can. I think you'll see a sub pretty quickly from Havant.
Having a down to 10. Unbelievable stuff, folks.
First start of the season ends in an early shower from 2 yellow cards. And a change.
I think we'll lose a centre forward now. I think it'll be we'll have a play. Actually, Josh Taylor's got a blade in there at the moment, so he's not going to make a change. Chopping up top, and Tommy Wright's come out on the right. But you know, these could be game-changing moments, massive for a season. You know, Godfrey's not really done anything wrong there. Unfortunately, he's been caught on the ball.
Come on, boys.
But a red card. I remember the playoff. We were here for the game with Dartford, and a red card changed that game.
So, do you guys also want to know about what the next watch-along is on the channel after this?
They'll be blaming me.
So the first, Cray going to make a change. Maura Gibbs looks like he's going to come on for Liam Hickey. Here at Wesley Park, here's a Choffano, dances into the area.
Go on, unlucky.
Just ahead of him.
Unlucky.
He looks dangerous, doesn't he? And hopefully the keeper's not hurt here in the act of being brave and saving at his feet.
Just felt Choffano's foot in his face a little bit. Yeah, Havant need to keep pressing, just keep on the front foot and keep passing it, because I still believe that they've got more than enough out here with 10 men to win this game.
So, do you guys want to know what the next watch-along is on the channel?
Just have a little hello to the lads. I've seen a few photos on obviously the fantastic service down the many shades of grey walking football lads who I've done a lot of work with to start it off when I was here. Just a quick hello to them as well. I'm sure they're listening in and willing to get back on here, because I know they've been locked down now. But you know, it's I'm sure they'll be wishing they're here watching the game as well.
Now, here's an opportunity.
Well done, Roy.
Adeyemo there. Once or twice thought he could get through, but haven't defended well in the end.
It's changed the game completely, because obviously Havant have gone one up. Now they're going to have more ball. Cray, you know, looking for this ball over the top all the time, and he's not offside, but he ain't going to catch it.
Well, one listener wants to put you on the spot, Sean.
We got 65 minutes played. Haven't won. Cray Valley Paper Mills 0.
Do you regard the team here to be better from before or now? I mean, playing devil's advocate there, Dave Carter.
Cheers, Dave.
You
Bring
don't
it
have
up in
to.
a minute. It's two different teams. I said that at half time actually to someone asked me about that. The team that I had in the FA Cup run are more experienced than the team that's here. There's more younger lads here that has got this. You know, so it's definitely a younger team. Are they better? Who knows? That's, you know, it's a difficult question to ask. I'm going to say my team is better because we end up with Liverpool, but we don't know where this team's going to end up, so you just don't know, do you?
At the moment they're going through, but Cray Valley certainly haven't given up. Adeyemo tussling there.
I haven't.
Gomes got the better, and Benny Reed got it away. At the other end, could fall for Tommy Wright.
Oh, lucky Tommy, unlucky.
And Andy Walker rolls it out. Havant and Waterlooville 1-0 up here. 2/3 of the way through the game. The Hawks, as things stand, are going through, but there's a long time back, and Maidenhead know that Cray Valley did not give up. They came from 2-0 down to win 3-2 in the previous round against a
So hopefully you guys do enjoy this. I'm enjoying it being with you, watching a good game of football, enjoying a good chin wag. If you guys want to...
I think they're going to change the shape, probably haven't. They might well do that.
Looks like a substitution's coming on for Havant.
Yeah, to 10 men, don't forget, from Poku's 2 yellows. Ball goes forward. Is he onside here? Offside flag goes up. Was there a handball in the build-up? As almost an arm up of apology?
It's a bit strange. This is
From Sam Magri, because
you should bring it back for the handball, surely. But
and even Magri seemingly apologised as well, but the ref still hasn't given a handball. So who's going to make way?
I think you might see Craig Robson just sitting in the holder. They'll keep the 2 wide boys, unless they're going to a 3.
So 4 goals this season for Ichofina, but he's not going to add to that tally today. Shakes his head as he goes off to be replaced by Craig Robson. No doubt the red card influencing Paul Doswell in that decision.
It looks like it's going to be a back 3, I believe. Robson in between Magri and Diarra. Striker left wing back, and Benny Reed right wing back. Diarra's going to sit in there with Josh Taylor. Rory Deacon's going to float around off of Tommy Wright.
Come on, boys.
Warner plays a long ball, pumps it forward. It's going to find to Taylor, controls it on his knee and out to the left wing. And a foul there, surely.
Free kick to Havant. Come on, boys, let's get a ball. Lump it in the box. Lump it in the box.
He's kicked him, no need. And again, all it does invite pressure.
So that's, I think that's Gale on Straker, and a free kick to Havant and Waterlooville on the left-hand side. Paul Doswell in conversation, heated conversation with the 4th official.
What he's complaining about is that the 4th official has just complained the whole game about people being outside the... It's a tight area, being outside the box, and yet the lad just volleys him and he doesn't do anything. Not sure what the 4th official would do about that far away.
So free kick to Havant and Waterlooville. Leading 1-0.
So there's a free kick to Havant. Come on, get another goal, and that might just be it.
Good delivery into the area.
Oh, straight to the keeper. Unlucky.
And Walker claimed it comfortably.
Unlucky, straight to the keeper.
He's come and got things when he's had to. He's come and punched things when he's had to. His distribution's been good.
The captain of the team recalled today.
Is anyone in the chat want to ask me any questions? Want to say hi? Want to shout out?
That's what's right Cray down today. They let him down really. The final ball, that final ball, they create an opening to get out, and the final ball when he passes it, nowhere near it.
So the referee today, James Durkin, indicates Hawks to get on with it. Magri throws it. He's forced under pressure to go back to his keeper.
It
So
is.
keeping the pressure on.
You guys, we have a unbelievable shock on our hands. Surely Town have equalised away at Wigan. It's 2-2. Unbelievable, folks.
Wonder here if Mark
Unbelievable.
It definitely is.
Wigan are down to 10 men. And surely a comeback
foul.
out of nothing.
He's on the front foot. He goes and wins it. He's driving, and he buys a. He gets a foul. He buys a foul. It's, I think we're going to see another sub as well.
Unbelievable, folks.
The lad who scored the winner in the last game.
Yeah.
Leicester City have just scored against
I always knew you would, Sean.
Craig Valley against Wolves. Jamie Valley.
Will they get another one here today? So,
Thank you very much. If it ever happens in the future in streams, let me know so I know to go and sort it out.
there's no 11 on the team sheet, and in the squad,
Trevor's getting confused about it because he's got no number.
if I'm honest, I was too.
Thank you for letting me know.
Babalola is on.
Cammy.
The mystery player is off. Apologies to that player. That's The number 11 in the squad is a player who's cup-tied, so I guess there was a shirt change at half-time.
He had that shirt on first half, surely. Did you not notice?
Havant and Waterlooville here, leading by goal to nil, hoping they can get through to round 2 for the first time since that almighty, incredible cup run of 13 years ago. Last time they won in the FA Cup proper. Then they had the victories against York, Notts County, Swansea City, and took the lead twice against Liverpool. Sean Gale, how many days go by without somebody reminding you of that cup run?
Never. Brian Scott reminds me every time I talk to him. No, there's always someone. When football comes up, that conversation, if it's someone new, that conversation, the lads give me stick. Oh, we don't want to hear about it, all of it and all that. But there's always someone who's interested to hear about it. It was a fantastic day, as I said. It wasn't just about me. It's about this football club and this great club and the great people. People like Maury Hibbard, who, for all his hard work and his effort, and the chairman Derek Pope, for all their hard work, they got a reward of going to probably one of the greatest clubs in the world.
So here, Havant and Waterlooville win a corner. Great bit of play from Straker, and Taylor goes over to take this. He's taken all of them so far. I wonder who the target member will be. Craig Robson is going up with Sam Magri.
No.
Well, it looks like all the defenders are going up. The 3 centre halves.
I'm already, you know.
And the forward, Tommy Wright, is on the outside of the box, maybe waiting to pick up anything loose. So in the meanwhile, Gomez goes back as sort of an emergency centre half. Corner comes in from Taylor. Swells in. Good header away. Falls to the edge of the area. And Tommy Wright gets it out to Deacon. Here's another chance for Taylor to put the ball in. Whips across to the back post. It's too strong for Magri. And had a play for a goal kick.
They've done well, haven't since they've got the 10 men. It's not really affected them, apart from Cray having a little bit more of the ball at the back because Tommy's up there on his own. But they've changed it slightly, as I say. Now listen, they're going to make them kick into their strength. We've got 3 big centre halves on the field, and they're marshalling it well. You've got experience out there.
Games in the qualifiers went straight to penalties, but in the FA Cup proper we are having extra time if needed. No replay, so it would be extra time and penalties if needed. You would think if they were 10 men had to play extra time, that would not be ideal. Cray have a free kick.
They've got to stop doing this, haven't they? You know, he's running nowhere, and he doesn't need to tackle him there. Now, all it does is invites pressure into your box again.
18 on 18 there, Gomez with the shove on Ibrahim. And the ref makes Matthew Warren wait before he can take the free kick. Could this be the chance that Cray Valley need to force an equaliser? The top scorers in this season's FA Cup, will they get one more? Warren to take the free kick for Cray Valley. Lots of options, a curling ball in, good header down, but it invites trouble. Here could be an opportunity. Offside flag is up before.
There we go, we are back. It is now.
Their line was very, very high. They've been really, really brave, knowing that Ross, if it goes anywhere near Ross, he'll come and get it. And fair play to him.
It's now up. It's now back. Sorry about the timer not running. I apologise. Sometimes it will.
Portsmouth Evening News, Havant and Waterlooville reporter. He's been on the sports team for 25 years or so. He retired this week. He announced his retirement. It won't be the same without him here. It's been a sort of ever present since the club was formed.
So it's now started now, so hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream.
You know, a lot of respect for him. It's been brilliant working with him over the years, and it's just a shame I won't be able to beat him at darts anymore. But he's been fantastic.
15 minutes to go. Haven't won at Cray Valley Paper Mills 0.
Oh, now here's a foul there. It's an indirect free kick given by a nudge on the goalkeeper by Tommy Wright. So, what have we got? About a quarter of an hour here. Kieran McCann, the player who switched shirt number.
I don't see Cray causing Havant any problems because they've literally got 4 in a line and they're just trying to play that ball in behind and not got in on it once yet. And Havant just keep their shape and keep strong. They see this game out and win it 1-0.
Now, Cray have scored in the last minute of their last 2 games, and
so
the only game I've covered here this season against Maidstone haven't conceded 2 late goals. Maybe this time they'll see it out. Certainly, I've been really impressed by it.
So for you guys do enjoy the stream, Havant won, Cray Valley Paper Mills 0 in the FA Cup first round.
It suited them the way that Cray have played against them. And,
I will be doing this stream, a watch along tomorrow for the FA Cup second round.
Whilst living in Havant, was playing for Barnet, and I remember him scoring against the Hawks, but I suppose it was always likely that he'd come back and play for his hometown club for a second time.
Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer when he was available that obviously Havant come and got him.
By then, I think he'd moved on. Robson had gone to Billericay by then. Here come Havant and Waterlooville, Rory Deacon. That's an interesting ball. Could Benny Reid bring that down? Actually, it's an excellent header. But still haven't looked to be dangerous with Gomez. But he's hassled, he's harangued, and it's gone out for a throw to Cray Valley. And here they come. Babalola. Excellent bit of play in the middle.
Here comes Cray Valley.
It's looking strong, it's Matthew Warren. What are his options here? Gale knocks it on. They're looking good here. Seemingly unmarked is Yusuf at the back post. Will it come to him?
Get out!
To Yusuf, it's blocked. Will they get another opportunity?
It's blocked. Cray Valley are still on the ball.
They think their efforts today deserve an equaliser. Havant holding firm at the moment. Connor Diamond. Well, he's got one off the ball there, but play carries on, and Warren plays it out to the right-hand side. The team in green have been looking dangerous.
Well done, well done.
Experienced defending, used his body well, and then give the ball away, and then got skipped by. He's in trouble.
This is Warren. This is good out to the right-hand side. Denzel Gale. Is that too strong? It's behind for a goal kick, and the referee's going to show a retrospective yellow card.
Josh Taylor blocked off the lad when he ran by him in the middle of the park early in that move, and to be fair, well respected by the referee.
Yep.
So
it's Havant 1, Cray Valley Paper Mills 0. About 12 minutes to go.
Down to 10 men. They still lead from Vicente Gomez's header, but Godfrey Poku saw red, so they have to see this game out. Look at the clock. 32 minutes gone in the second half, so we've got 13 minutes to go plus stoppages. Here. Havant and Waterlooville FC. Taylor does well there. He gets the ball. He's still doing well. Can he keep that in? He's overrun it, unfortunately.
He's overrun that, unlucky.
When there have been moments of flair, it's often come from Josh Taylor.
Yeah, as I said earlier, he's a good player, Josh. He's got good feet. He's got good quality. And he's obviously had to go and play in field a bit. So he's now on the right-hand side. But disappointed a little bit with Cray. They didn't really showed anything. I don't see that. You know, we'll have a last flourish 10 minutes. At the moment, they're on a break. They might do.
Adi Yusuf.
Go on, defend.
Good here. Good crunching tackle from Sam Magri behind. For Cray.
Good defending.
It's their fourth corner this afternoon, and Yusuf takes it short. He's got the ball back. Can he get into the area?
Don't him shoot.
Shooting chance. It's blocked by Magri. Maybe
just clear it.
Get that along the ground really, but and another player slips for Cray Valley. They are still persistent here, looking for an equaliser.
Well done, well blocked.
They work hard, Cray. They've won the ball. They've won the ball back high up the pitch, and Havant have got to do better there when they're clearing their lines. They've not cleared them well, and they're just inviting pressure. And they'll get a little bit of pressure from Cray now.
Rory Hill is coming on, replacing Adi.
Hello to the other person who is in the chat. How are you doing? Havant 1, Cray Valley Paper Mills 0. And we have about 9 minutes to go of this game. 9 minutes to go.
Denzel Gale throws it to him. It's his first touch. What can he do? Well, finds Straker too strong, and Straker actually wins the throw. So Havant and Waterlooville without being at their best, they've been streetwise. And cool.
9 minutes to go, folks. 9 minutes to go.
Cards, the rest of it has been.
Yeah, they have. As I say, it's been a professional job, and it doesn't matter.
Do any of you guys want to put any questions down in the chat? Any questions?
Having had a man go, less for a period of the second half, they'll be pleased.
Looking at the other scores, Eastleigh, I understand, is still 0-0 with MK Dons, so 9 minutes to go there. They could be having extra time in that one, so if this game has a winner, maybe we'll hear Eastleigh on this frequency afterwards, but this game could have still go to extra time if Cray can find an equaliser. And Cray still persistent, snapping at everything. They're not one to giving up this record cup run that they've had. 101 years of history. This is their best FA Cup run. Ball out of play for a goal kick there. Solihull won at Scunthorpe. That's one surprise if you think a non-league team beating a league team is a shock. Barnet are leading Burton. Torquay are leading Crawley as well. So the potential for some non-league teams to take.
So how is everyone? Everyone enjoying the stream? Put down if you're enjoying it, and also if you want to shout out, let me put your name in the chat and I'll shout you out.
Fairly professional defending and lead 1-0 here.
Yeah, definitely. If they're going to look at their failings on today, it's been their quality in the final third. But then you give Havant credit for, not allowing them to have that quality maybe in the final third as well. But they've got in some good areas and not hit the target. And, as I said, I don't remember Ross Warner having an actual save to make.
That's a good point. I don't know if either goalkeeper. There's been one save, one or two Andy Walker have made, but neither have been really tested, and I can't think of Warner.
So 83 minutes, balls crossed in.
Reed clears.
Get rid.
Into midfield, picked up by Cray Valley, and an excellent turn by Babalola.
Here comes Cray Valley.
Well, he's full of tricks. Good ball into the area. Gale knocks it back.
And it's blazed over the top.
Corner.
And it's a corner to Cray Valley Paper Mills.
Really don't.
I think just the player appealed in front of him. I don't know.
He did, and he gave it.
So Gomez
You have
not
to do sometimes. You have to,
Ibrahim was
some good play there.
So it's their fifth corner from the left-hand side. Will this produce the equaliser? Later,
Ball's crossed in.
To the back post. The header is by the white shirts of Havant. The loose ball is fired in and blocked. It's still not clear.
And fired over the top again.
And now the player wants a corner. This time it is given as a goal kick.
And it's a goal kick to Havant.
In Lee Park, that one, I think that one's still running. There's two good opportunities there for Cray, and said they haven't been good enough in the final third of their opportunities. They've had two good opportunities there and neither hit the target.
They've had half chances, but they've not made Ross Warner make a save yet. So definitely they've given a great account of themselves in the Isthmian League today. But Havant and Waterlooville.
6 minutes to go, folks. 6 minutes to go.
So Sinclair is coming on. Lucas Sinclair. Rory Deacon makes way.
Rory Deacon's going off, and Sinclair is coming on.
Get him up the pitch a little bit more.
Yeah, an attacking player, one attacking player for another.
He's played well, Rory Deacon. Had a really nasty injury last season. He's done well. And good contribution.
5 minutes, 5 minutes.
Sinclair.
Can we hang on for 5 minutes?
Major sign from Bedford Sports. I think on the recommendation from Simon Walton, one of the Hawks players and coaches. Let's see if we can make an impact here. Havant and Waterlooville. I make it 6 minutes and a half to go. See who gets through. Now that looked like a foul to me. On Cray Valley, Magri on
just
Yusuf.
him down. So they don't want to keep inviting fouls because pressure might tell eventually. There's just no need there. He's going nowhere. Done that a few times.
And look at the belief there. Everybody's going forward.
Again, I would imagine lose 2-0 now. It's a cup tie. They're going to go for it. I think Cray, and they'll chuck everything that might be interesting in the last few minutes.
Ibrahim to take the free kick into the area.
Ball's crossed in, headed. Well done, headed away.
Plays it out onto the wing now.
And it's a throw into Havant.
It didn't find his teammate. It wasn't.
Oh, this is nerve-wracking. I wanted to get through.
This down, I suspect. As Musa Diarra goes to take the throw. You know, in terms of Havant and Waterlooville, Sean, it hasn't been a classic. There haven't been many chances, but I'm sure every Hawk fan would have, as much as they'd have loved a thriller, they'd be quite happy if it does finish 1-0.
As I say, these games that, you know, sometimes they're not. They're often real thrillers, but this one's not.
Throw into Cray Valley.
Good game of football. Both teams having a go, trying to do the right things. You know, so for Havant, the most important thing is they're in the hat. They won't care.
They've still got a few minutes to go.
So that's quick as well.
Oh, look at this. Sinclair chasing the long ball down.
Go on, Sinclair.
To the area. It's
Oi!
penalty. The ref thinks about it and gives a corner.
Corner, go on!
Corner to justice.
Corner! Corner to Havant.
His pace is unbelievable. And he's
In the 87th minute.
centre half, and I've seen him given. You know, it'd be interesting to see on the replay there because his pace has got away from it. He comes inside and sort of comes into the lad. I don't know whether the lad even made a tackle there. But would have been a big decision for the ref.
Josh Taylor goes to take the corner. I've got 4 minutes to go, plus stoppages. Taylor will deliver this corner in from the left into the area. Magri can't get his head on it. Diarra gets it in the
Oh, unlucky, straight at the keeper. Unlucky.
39, but having a great game today. And a good ball up the middle. Denzel Gale, nice touch out to the right-hand side. Great ball to the back post, but it's just a little bit too strong for Babalola. He's knocked it back to Ibrahim. Ibrahim curls it into the middle. Keeper, it's too close to Ross Warner. I think that was a cross more than a shot. We can't really have that.
Yeah, as a cross, I think so. He just crossed it in, and no one's
So,
running there easy for Ross.
we've got about 90 seconds left of the 90, including whatever left of stoppage time to go.
It's just for Havant now. It's just important they see the game out. You know, they don't need to go and score another goal now. They just sit there and they see the game out.
So Hawks close to getting through to round 2 since, well, the only time it's happened before was when Sean Gale was in the dugout. Havant and Waterlooville had that victory at York City against the odds that gave them then games with Notts County, Swansea and Liverpool. If Havant can get through, they'll be in round 2 for the first time since, but I'm sure Cray Valley will have another chance. Gale's, he's looked good all game, but Warner has 2 and is out there to get there first.
Come on, boys! Nearly there! 60 seconds to go, 60 seconds to go, including stoppage time left of this game.
And it's definitely working and seeing this game out because Cray really haven't. They've knocked on the door, but not really. There's no save still for Ross Warner.
60 seconds of the 90 to go.
Near to the end here,
Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream.
Cray Valley Paper Mills. And a good tackle coming in there from Sam.
Good challenge.
Very impressive game today for Sam. But still, Cray Valley go for it. Yusuf, he's looked dangerous.
No one in the box really though.
Oh, the volley was just off centre.
Come on, defend, boys, defend.
And then the shot.
Corner.
Just wide. I don't know if it needed a save on the way.
Play from Cray and it's a good.
It's the corner. Corner of the Cray Valley Paper Mills, the corner.
So we've got a corner here, right at the death for Cray Valley.
Havant will need to stay strong now.
We're into the 90th minute now, folks.
Need his extra time with 10 men because if they were to score now, I'm sure that's what would happen. But you know, they need to just be resilient and see this game.
Come on, Havant. Defend this, boys. Defend this.
Cray Valley, right at the end of this tie. Can they extend their cut run? Cut back to Warren. Warren's ball in the area is blocked.
Defend.
He might get another chance. Now here's Gale. Gale surging forward into the area. Is he going to have a shot? Oh, he cuts it back and it's really
Defend.
dangerous.
Defend.
Still not clear. That looks like a penalty to me. Referee's not interested. Oh, he's going to caution him for simulation.
Simulation. Hey!
Does he send him off?
Simulation, boys. He dived. I never thought I'd see that in my life. Oh my God, the player has dived to win a penalty at the end.
You know, something like that. If he thought he was fouled, that sort of salt in the wound to not get a penalty.
Let's this replay in about a minute and a half.
The guy has basically dived to win a penalty.
There was a trailing leg there. The lads reached out. He obviously hasn't sent him off.
Just a yellow card.
He took a long time to make a decision. The referee really looked at it hard, but
I thought he
I thought he was going to give a penalty. I really actually did think he was going to give a penalty.
So the fourth official is this.
I don't even know how long's left.
So he's got his board out to indicate how much time is left, or whether there's another change. Ball on here for Tommy
Go on.
White for Havant and Waterlooville.
Oh, good save by the keeper. Unlucky, Tommy, unlucky. Good shot by Tommy Wright, that was.
He's got to play the ball there on the replay for me. That's a penalty possibly, but good for Havant, it isn't. So, as I said, you need that little bit of lady luck sometimes.
First glance, I thought it was. You saw it second time.
Well, I think it's possibly because he's going to play the ball. I think it's Josh Taylor. He goes to play the ball and he doesn't. Whether the lad goes over his leg or whatever, he's still making the simulation to play it. So
here they come. Babalola. Can he do it in added time?
Come on,
Slips,
defend!
he's still got the ball.
Defend!
Opportunities at the back post.
Defend!
Get a chance to get the cross in. And it goes into the side ending, but the ref's given a corner, deflected on it.
Corner to Cray Valley Paper Mills, a corner.
they've got to have a right go, and they are, to be fair now. It's the first bit of real strong pressure from Cray for a sustained period, and but Havant again just staying strong.
Hassan Ibrahim taking their 7th corner of the
Come on,
game
just defend.
to their first goal here in added time. To the back post, who's there? It's a Havant head, gets it behind for another corner.
Another corner.
Keeping the pressure
Craig Robson
on.
again. Craig Robson, great defending. He's there again, just to head it away.
Come on, boys. Come on, this is tense. This is so tense, it's unreal.
Which they'll probably feel they deserve against 10 men, but they haven't been able to put their chances away until now. Ibrahim's corner in the centre.
Get it out! Out! I was on the post! Is it the post?
Angle of post and bar, that was close. Ball still not cleared.
Is it post and bar? Oh my god, I thought that was in.
Will be delighted that that did not go in. And the 10 men.
Great bit of skill on the edge of the box from the lad, to be fair. He,
Come on, Havant, defend!
He's had a really good game, and that would have possibly capped it off.
Yeah, great bit of skill, and then we put it away. And yeah, Havant have been relieved there because he's been able to get free on the edge of the box, and he just bent it. Ross has got no chance, and it hits the stanch or it hits the post, and comes back out. Try and have a little look at it and see.
A moment of quality, and well, obviously the Millers fans will be delighted with their cup run anyway, but they've come here and given it a really good go. They'll feel they deserved extra time.
Come on, boys.
If it doesn't go there because they have a man disadvantage.
Just going to slow it down, Havant now. They're just going to kick the ball.
Can't be much time.
Come on, boys. Come on,
The
ref.
television's a bit different to my one. Let's see if it was post or bar. Oh,
Yes,
I think it was the bar in the end, but it was just like the angle, wasn't it?
it was, yeah. That was the angle, no? As I say, that's you need them things to go for you. On another day they go in and you got extra time, and and today it's gone for them. Probably they shaded and deserved it, and you work hard and you get your little.
Come on, boys.
Got it today.
I'm sure Paul Doswell will have praise for the other team, but we'll be delighted how his team have kept a clean sheet so far today. We are deep in added time.
Oh, this is nerve-wracking, folks.
Craig just had a good one, and
We're in the 95th minute of our time on the on. Oh, shots wide.
Addy,
I think we've got probably out of time. I think they've, to be fair to Craig, fair play to them. They've had a right go. Not been enough today. I think Havant see this out now.
Come on. Just waiting for the referee to blow the whistle and I can relax. I can relax and be happy.
Who did something similar in the first half there, with a good chance coming just moments after Warren had hit sort of the angle of post and bar. I wonder how much time.
Oh, come on, ref.
Going to allow here.
Again, Havant be happy with that. In front of their dugout, they've got a throw in. Josh Taylor, she's going to throw the ball in the corner and try and keep it in there. And the longer it goes, keep it away from your goal.
Come on, boys.
No secret.
Keep on going. Keep it going.
But they've defended well, Havant. You give them their due, they've defended very well.
Taylor for the Hawks down the right wing.
Go on, Taylor. Run with it. Run with it. Run with it. Run with it.
He don't want to cross it, he just wants to kick the ball.
In the end, he's tried one trick too many, and it goes out for a throw to Cray Valley.
We're in the 96th minute, folks. 96th minute. It's ridiculous.
For little bits and pieces.
Within the 5 minutes, but I think the 5 minutes are up now. Ball's loose in the middle.
Come on.
One last chance here. Surging
Come on.
forward.
My hands.
And his heels clipped as well.
My hands are in my head.
Not been a dirty game really, but a few cards. It's a
My hand is in my head.
look in the last
Oh my God. I am nervous wreck. I am a nervous wreck, folks.
Havant needs to just stand strong and defend it. You said that just a minute ago. I thought it was going to be the last chance, but they've got another one. The Mo free kick.
Oh, here we go. This is it.
The visitors have shown today the part-timers against the full-timers. Can they force
Cray Valley have got a free kick in the 97th.
floated in,
And it's gone out.
Delivering. I think this has got to be the final whistle.
Yeah!